The ultimate expression of love is sacrifice. One who has never sacrificed or had to sacrifice operates in the totality of selfishness. Sure, we can choose to love only self, but that is not divine. Our Creator could have chosen to bask in its own splendor of absolute love, but rather chose to sacrifice and share that love with us. If we are created in the image of the Most High, we have the divine authority to do as the Most High does. This is why we choose to sacrifice for those we love, our people, the most beautiful people on the planet, in the universe. For you, we continue our sacrifice of love.
Love the ancestors for documenting the history. Sacrifice so that our beginning is not a mystery. Love all Guerrilla Republic fans and chapters. Sacrifice so that all my people are benefactors. Love the ancestors for documenting the history. Sacrifice so that our beginning is not a mystery. Love all Guerrilla Republic fans and chapters. Sacrifice so that all my people are benefactors. Guerrilla rep silverback, rough Mike's the name. Roughest MC, oligarchy can't tame. Colonized minds get trapped up in the game. Believe in what you see on the news, keep you confused by our advancement. Since we were kidnapped from our mother, stripped of our indigenous tongue, enslaved and hung. Continuous, while they burn books of our beginnings. Claim our science nipples and jewels as their winnings. Europe never tasted vanilla, corn or chocolate, till our ancestors were enslaved and cropped it. Wrap your mental round the sacrifice and love. It took our ancestors to rise up above, and we try to keep our families intact under the Patriot Act. Told you before, that ain't African black. Mass consumption of facts got me remembering. They killed cultural adrenaline by giving our children Ritalin. Vigilant verbal intercourse coming through your speaker. The torch has been passed, we gotta be the teachers. Strengthen the weakest link in the chain or get rid of it. Don't just research the truth, start living it. Mic to mouth, precise science got your back every step. G-Rep 1794 Hotel. Listen, mic to mouth, precise science got your back every step. G-Rep 1794 Hotel.
Love, the first religion, the roots, the universal language of truth. But they got a spook to show it, right, brothers? So we hide. Got sisters wanting to fall in instead of standing up strong inside and guide. Sacrifice to relinquish something of value without a fight. To make the profane sacred the performance of priestly rites. Working long days and harder nights so your loved ones can have a better life. Love is full spectrum, encompassing everything from the raw animal passion, up south the spine to the divine everlasting. Real talk, it's our passport out this madness. We pour libations, a sacrifice of liquid time and mind space, an invitation for certain ancestors to share this space. The 7-generational we first system, the polar opposite of capitalism.
Don't keep wealth to yourself, start giving it. Take control of your mind, never render it. Apply all the laws of my art, don't just remember them. Hold on to indigenous thoughts, never surrender them at any cost. They are gifts from the ancestors. Obey the signs, draw strength from the ancestors. So young and restless, so early in our evolution, can't always identify cultural prostitution when it presents itself. Don't get caught up in distractions, to find yourself supporting European transactions if you're not awake. We must remember we're at war, people. Everybody won't overstand, just the core people. And with that core people, we can nurture, teach the youth. Stand tall, build the nation, be the living proof. Forever in pursuit of truth in its organic state. Research and apply, no need to animate. Manchurian candidates sucking up your energy. Assimilation isn't symmetry.
Love is limitless like the cosmos. So tap into it and let it flow. Stop relying on others to fill your cup. Cause that's not love, that's ego. The love within can only grow when it costs you to let it go. Overstand the sacrifices made for your current way of living. Like Marshall, Mumia, Elamine lamenting in prison. To the ancestors, sold out, shackled, raped, and shipped in. We exist only through what they've given. Love and sacrifice. Abundant love will cause your inner river to overflow. All that love, our enemy rhetoric, I don't know. But if we were in love with each other as the people, most of all our problems, including the enemy, would go, vanish like a ghost. That I know.
It's Professor Griff, ex-minister, public enemy. This mic is rough. I'm trying to make it free. It's precise, and this is the science. Today we want to talk about love.
We came in ships from across the sea.
Love is the highest elevation of a complete understanding between two or more people. So the question that needs to be asked is, do you love? What do you love? Why do you love? So a deeper question can be asked. We need to talk about the qualitative and quantitative reciprocation on how you give this particular love back. We will always love because, you see, we get this love from on high, from the divine. And everything that's divine is in you. So the quality of the love that you have to pass on to everything that you love doesn't have a measure, because you can't measure that kind of love. We have to understand that. Not to mention the fact that there were some Negro poets and others who didn't even know it that were talking about who's making love to your old lady while you out making love. We're not talking about that kind of love, because another Negress poet was talking about love don't love nobody. Just for the sake of loving, how could you love anybody without loving yourself, without loving the family, without loving your people, without loving life? This is Professor GRIFF, the ex-minister, public enemy, here with Precise Science. Listen, revolution is not an event, it's a process. We want to bring about a complete, constructive, conscious, cosmic change. Change.